There it is. Hey, okay, we're live. And this is actually Just RAGIN. I have to remember that that's what we call this show. Why? Because I say actually a lot, and she writes just in just about everything. It's kind of funny. And when we pointed that out to each other, all of a sudden we were like, oh, crap. And now we're like hyper aware of when
Yeah.
we say it. And now I'm hyper aware when other people say it. And I'm like, should I say something? Because that would be like an evil bitch move, I think. I do,
I
because I
know. I
think people
believe
don't
you.
realize when they say it, those words that are overused, whether it's in their language or in their writing, and then you make them aware and they're like, oh, fuck. It's almost like being out in public with a booger in your nose and nobody tells you until that one friend who says, here's a tissue, honey. And then you're thinking all day, it's in your head, like, how long was that there? And why didn't anybody else fucking tell me? It's the same thing. So do I want to be that friend that hands the tissue to you and says, you say actually a lot, or just, or
Or you could have
or
just
and.
kept it to yourself and just edited it out, Meredith. What was it, like 10 times in one
It's
500
like,
word blog? Just like
all I do, you know what? Control F and then type in the word just. The shortcuts.
fuck it, Meredith.
I'm playing the intro. Region. All right. So, Nita, your entire household pretty much is not feeling well.
Right.
You're dealing with kids. You deal with
I have
yourself too.
one healthy kid, and my husband is healthy
Yeah.
physically.
And you said your temperature was like 102 or something crazy like that. I'm like, oh, why aren't
102.1.
you in bed sleeping?
Because I have things to do today, like
Yeah.
robo trip. I am. I'm not even kidding. I'm not gonna miss tonight's show. I'll be like this. What? But I'll be there.
Because you drank a bottle of NyQuil.
I'll be there. Um,
What's she
I have
talking about, you guys? What's she talking about? What? This?
what up?
What? 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 Heather Ellen, December Lays, Trish Bankston are going to be on episode 2 of Region. This evening, we're going to talk about the creative process, marketing, um, because we've got, Trish she is creating stuff. She hasn't published stuff yet. She hasn't quite made that public, and I'm not going to out her with what those projects are, but she is a consumer, and as we all are. We all go around, we look at the Kickstarters that we want to support, we look at the people that we like and want to throw them some love. So so
And she's an excellent person to get feedback from,
mhm.
because if you
So
want it honest and brutal and raw,
mhm.
there you go. And
And
that's
some
what
people
you and
don't
that's
like
what you
that.
need. No, some people don't like that, which is why people don't like to give me their shit. But I love that, because how are you helping anyone grow if you're sugarcoating it?
Yeah. I mean, and there have been times when people have asked me for my opinion, and I would be brutally honest. It's just like, oh, this is my opinion because you asked for it. And I learned that a lot of people don't like that. So most of the time I will ask, do you want my honest
Honest
opinion?
opinion, right?
Or do you want me to blow smoke? And usually when I say, or do you want me to blow smoke, they know whether or not they want my honest opinion because there's going to be something that I have to say. And some people were like, they're going to take their things and they're going to walk away, or they're going to be like, no, hit me with it. And I'm okay with either. I'm okay with that. But the thing is, you kind of develop that reputation of being honest. I don't want to be the Simon Cowell and kill your dreams or anything like that. But when you come at me, I don't come at you like I'm trying to tear you down. I'm coming at it like these are the issues that I see, and it is up to you whether or not you want to fix them. for me as your audience. Okay. And you are more than welcome to go for second opinions. And I recommend that you do. That's why we have beta readers for a lot of stuff.
Right.
But yeah, that's going to be a fun conversation with Heather Ellen, December Lace, Trish Bankston,
And
sitting with
Zombie
us
Nita.
tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. So make sure that you tune in. That is going to be on our YouTube channel, but we're also going to stream to Facebook because the last time I looked, we were trending at 33 subscribers on YouTube.
What? Somebody else?
33. I know
What?
somebody wants in with the raging.
I had to go look at that. I didn't believe 36. What the
What?
fuck? Oh,
Wow.
sorry. Oh,
Wow.
we have our label. Fuck our label. Fuck that.
Yeah,
yes.
that
Oh my god.
36 people. What?
Holy shit.
The other thing that we were going to do today was our Bean Boozled challenge. That is not happening because I want Nita to be well so she tastes every damn one of these.
It's not love, really. It's okay.
No. That would have been like an unfair advantage, I think, because when you have your sinuses and you can't taste anything, it's like, then how are you going to enjoy stink bug? So we're going to wait until she's healthy, and that is coming. But that's one of the things that we want to try to do with actually Just RAGIN, where we're vlogging, but we're going to have the product placement. We're going to do our reviews and reaction videos.
And mail calls.
We're going to do mail calls too. So that's what this is.
I've got one coming.
Do you?
Oh, yes.
You're going to have another one coming from me, and I can't wait. And it's going to miss your birthday. I'm so pissed about that, but I think you're going to enjoy it.
Monday.
Monday. Monday. Her birthday. I'm going to wish her happy birthday with glitter and unicorns and all kinds of
everything she hates.
Bean Boozled stink bug, maybe. I wouldn't do that on your birthday.
No, we have things to do on my birthday because on my birthday we're going to be joining Pops in the Madness.
Yes,
for a little bit. Mm-hmm. So can't forget that.
Yep. Pops in the Madness. And Pops is kicking ass as Rookie of the Year, I have to say, in the Independent Creator Awards. I am going to give him love because he is getting the madness out there. And honestly, there's more than that award. So make sure that you head over there and vote for your favorite people. There is still time to nominate people. And vote for them and promote them because that's what it's about. It is fan favorite this year with 2020. Nobody really wanted to be a judge because it was hard enough. And those who put their heads down and got the work and pivoted and sold books despite Comic-Cons being closed down, it's like, you know what? You deserve to be recognized. And that's what these awards are all about. So CromCon 11 happening this weekend starts off, I want to say tomorrow, Saturday. I believe so.
And also put the word out there, especially if you have a Twitter account, because Twitter has temporarily clipped Pops' wings, and he has a large fan base over there that is not able to get any messages from him right now.
How in the heck? Now I've had my Twitter account. I had a 24-hour stay, I guess, on Twitter once, and that was because I used the wrong word. I mean, it's kind of crazy over there. Kind of crazy, and I don't even do politics on my.
It's really crazy
Twitter.
Over there. Everybody was like, hey, we need an edit button so that we can go back and edit our tweets instead of having to delete them and retweet or well, it's not even retweeting that because they have a term for that. But anyway, but what do they do? Pay per tweet. I shit you not. Like, I'm not paying to read your tweets, motherfucker. Bye,
what?
Twitter. Yes, I'm not even kidding. Go look at it. Go check it out. I'll send you some links in a little bit. Yeah, like, give us a fucking edit button. That's all we were asking for, not pay per tweet. What are you, some fans only bullshit?
Oh my God.
Or only fans, whatever. And yes, Christian, mail calls. We'll be like, titties! That's how that works.
Man boobs?
Yes, it is a dumpster fire.
No, I mean, I have really enjoyed Twitter, but my account MEREJ99, that I don't do politics over there. For the most part, I use the writing community hashtag, and we do a lot of promotion. I've probably pissed off a lot of my pros followers because I've been all about comic books for the last few months.
They'll get over
You know,
it.
yeah,
Write them
and
something sexy, Meredith.
that's it. It's like a haiku a day or something. It keeps them engaged.
I got
Ask him a
something you can put your
question.
name on if you want.
My my favorite is when they post a picture and they're like, "What is this? Wrong answers only." I mean, that just kind of cracks me up.
I love
That could
those.
be a lot of fun, but it doesn't have to be a dumpster fire. I've muted a lot of people. I don't necessarily unfollow or block unless they're abusive.
And I'm not. Well, I don't even think Christian and I are talking about the individuals over on Twitter. I think it's just Twitter
Twitter
itself.
is
Going like, dude, the community was asking for an edit button, and you come back with paper tweet. What?
they saw an opportunity to make more money as if they weren't making enough on
I
advertising.
will never sell my tweets. By the way, my tweets
Yeah, neither
are
will
free.
I. No, my tweets are free.
I don't care. I don't care if we get 32,000 or 4 million subscribers. My tweets will be free.
Yep. Now there are places where you can, because if you grow your influence, that you can get sponsorship. People will come at you and say, "Can you tweet this for me?" And it's like,
That's different.
that's different. That is different. I mean,
And even then, if I like them,
yeah, not a complete whore.
just a little bit.
Just a
Boy, if
tiny
they'd
bit.
have been in here for the conversation before we went live, holy shit.
But
Keep that one
yeah,
to
we wanted to
ourselves.
keep this kind of short and sweet, but we wanted to make sure that we logged in. The other thing
Don't
is
forget the continuum.
Well, if you want to grab that, what I need to do
Nope,
is
I don't
open
wanna-
up random. I
Oh,
have to
you
open
do
up
that.
random
Okay.
because what we're trying to do now is anybody who tunes into our live stream, because we are, instead of streaming exclusively on our YouTube channel, which we originally wanted to do, but it's kind of hard to build an audience if you've only got 36 people.
But hey,
So-
36. Holy shit, that's
36.
4 in a day.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy because when I went to bed, it was 32. Did I say 32 or 30? No, it was 33 when
Well,
I
it was
went
32
to bed.
the last time I checked.
So we got 3 more overnight. So thank you guys for tuning in and hitting the subscribe button. Hit the notifications bell, because for this show, actually Just Ragin', we never know when we're going to go live. We basically sit in, you get in insight into our conversations, like what are we doing today, this and that, and then we
plans
kind of
for
get
Fridays, because Fridays are the show.
Yeah.
And
then
the
Friday
main event
evening is the serious show. So make sure that you tune into that. I'm pulling up random.org so that I can put in. Yesterday, we looked through our social media, who was posting and commenting during our live show. We had Heather, Jody, Marvy, and Cameron. And so I'm going to put their name into the randomizer. And I guess you want to pick the first name, or should it be, since we've only got the 4 names?
Whatever. Let's pick the last one this time. We never do the last
one. Okay. Jody's up there. RV and Cameron. And since I kind of let it out of the bag,
she's supposed to get in touch with you, Christian.
Carl picked up his sticker. So yes, he did. He picked it up. And I'm not apologizing for outing him. So there. Let me do this. And I'm going to share a screen. Sunday. Yeah, Christian, it was kind of funny because last night I was just a little bit all over the place. I had so many tabs open. And Nita sent me the message. And I was just like, I'm reading English, but I don't compute. You ever have those days where it's just like, I know I'm supposed to understand this, but I really don't. I can read the words. I know what each word individually means, but I'm like, put together, I'm like, I don't know what this is. I was having one of those days. So Sunday, we are doing something with the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS and Christian Basil. He was tentatively penciled in for this evening, and conflicts happen, things happen, and his show is kind of like Geek Insider in a way, where if you get a special guest or something like that, you're going to put the other things aside because you might only have 10 to 15 minutes with that person and maybe not have another opportunity like that. So I don't know if that was the case, but or just schedule or something, life, family, whatever, health. We were going to do Bean Boozled today. Health. We want her healthy to enjoy that. So it's just one of those things where you have to kind of just go with the flow, and sometimes you have to pivot. Sometimes
Sweet.
you have to pivot a lot.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about that. Like, but I want to get the shows done because after we do this, we really need to promote a Kickstarter.
Yes, we do. But let me do this. This is for yesterday. That
Share
was I'm sharing it right now. Let me get the tab up.
Oh, okay.
Random. Okay.
Thank you, Jody.
So yesterday during our live stream, we had Heather, Joe D, Marv, and Cameron tuning in. We checked both of the YouTube channels. We checked both of the Facebook channels that this is streaming to. We're actually going to be, see, I said it again, actually, damn it.
Just chill, Meredith.
We're going to have a page created and a group created for RAGIN. Might as well start somewhere, right? I don't expect that we're going to get a lot of...
No, but people need to know, this is all they need to know, is that we're moving on to bigger and better things in the near future. So you'll want to follow us and pay attention to what's going on.
Yes, definitely. This is just the beginning. A way to get to know us, our personalities, but have fun. I mean, this is ours. This is our baby. We want to build something, and you are going to enjoy the ride. I think you really will.
Yeah. So hang tight, buckle up, bitches.
Yeah, something big's coming on RAGIN.
Really big. And we can't say shit. Oh.
I know. That's the problem with knowing too much. It's just like,
all right, let's go. Let's draw.
All right. The fourth name on the list when I hit the randomize button. Do you see my mouse here?
See it.
Get ready to hit the randomize. Boom. Who's it going to be? Cameron. All right. I'm reaching out to you.
We were just talking about you, Pops. What's up?
Oh, Pops, no, you're still here. This is for tomorrow's drawing. So what we're going to do is tomorrow we're going to do a drawing for today, whoever tuned in for the live stream today, to get one of these awesome stickers. And Nita is going to be getting her package of stickers too.
I'm not giving mine away. No.
You're going to have like 50 stickers.
I don't
You're
give
going to
a
keep
fuck.
them all?
Yes, I am. I'm selfish. I'm gonna make a border around my wall. Be like all the way around.
So right now I'm giving at least one a day through February. I have enough that I could probably go through March if I just don't toss them around like candy. But aren't these adorable?
I'll let you give mine away. In fact, my box isn't gone yet. Send me a sticker, Meredith, because people trust you. They're not going to be sending me their mailing address. I'll be like, that bitch is going to come to my house. So you keep 49 and send me 50.
I'll send you more than that. I'll send you. How about if I send you like 10 or 20?
Whatever. But keep
that
them
way,
because
you can do your decoration. I want to see a RAGIN border somewhere in your background.
No, oh my God. It'll actually have to be over here on this wall because I'm going to get rid of the Pusheen cat that's all over the border around my corkboard. And I can't take a picture of it because it's got passwords and fucking private emails and shit all over it. Somebody be like zooming in.
So see what I'm doing here? I've got the envelope. I've got Cameron here. I've got your sticker. It's going in there. So DM me your mailing address so that I can send that out. And you know why I don't mind? Because when my sons were in boot camp, and I'm talking like years and years ago, I have so many of these forever stamps. It's not even funny. And I stopped sending them stamps because they stopped sending me letters. I think the last one my son sent me, my youngest one, he says, this will be my last letter. And I was like, oh my God, what does that mean? That was it. It was just in big, bold letters, just taking up the whole page. This is my last letter. I'm like, you didn't tell me how you're doing. You didn't tell me, like, okay, like the crucible, which is like nasty, but that is like that is their graduation. You get through the crucible and you are a Marine. And I'm like, this is my last letter. I'm like, that was it? After all this time waiting as a, like an impatient mother who's worried about her child that these Marines are going to try and kill to turn them into these Marine machines. I'm like, oh, all right.
Get this thing off of here. It's driving me crazy, Meredith. No, thank you.
You have the power to.
I'm not touching anything. You know that I fucking will kick us off a StreamYard. I will. Do I not do it every time? I'll be like, all right, Meredith, watch this.
Yeah, you hit the button. All right. So in today's live stream so far, we have Christian,
Pops, Jody,
and he said that he contacted Rob about Amazonia #1 and Primetime Saturday Night #0 for the PDF tier, and I was.
And we are so close to that. So close.
All right, so here's where we are. We are at 72 backers to
so 3
unlock
more.
the PDF pack, and that is going to everybody, including the ones who pledged $1 to get a sneak peek into the Continuum. You are going to get this PDF pack.
The library card.
Plus pages, the library card.
And growing daily. People are constantly adding PDFs to it, so it's going to be a massive collection of freaking comics you can get for $1.
Quite honestly, I mean, and because we kind of all orbit the same people in a lot of cases, but there are a lot of people that we don't know about, and so when you're seeing these creative works for the first time, and then you're like, oh, that's really cool. You're discovering new people. I think that's an amazing opportunity to get in there. So if you are a creator and you have a PDF that you don't mind putting into the library, make sure that you contact Rob Anderson for that. Get on the list. But not only that, we're going to help promote it. I mean, that's what we love to do, is advocate for projects that we love. Kickstarter.
I'll even advocate for some projects I don't love if I love the person.
That's it. I've done that too.
Right? Like,
but it doesn't cost a thing to hit the like and share button with your social media. And I recommend that not just for our stuff, but for the people that you support and really enjoy.
Look, Meredith, look.
What?
I hope we do. And Pops. Hit up my inbox with your address, and I'll make sure you get a sticker as soon as Meredith sends my birthday box.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Pops, and I'm so mad that it's going to be
has always got our back.
To you.
It's okay. I don't care. I forgot when is it?
Monday.
Monday. Like, I forgot anyway. It's okay.
All right. So I've got Christian in the live stream, Pops, Jody. If there is anybody, because you need to
say something.
You need to say something while we are in here live, and then you will qualify for a drawing for a free sticker. I will send it anywhere in the world. Like I said, I've got so many stamps, forever stamps, and make that happen. Pops says, and I tell people,
I'm gonna go Pops. I'm gonna go hang out with Pops.
You can follow me everywhere on social media. I don't care. Just don't go peeking in my windows unless I invite you over. Okay.
I'm totally gonna peep in your windows. When I come, I'm gonna have to, right?
And I'll have the pictures for it. She's gonna be like peeking in the window. And I plan on coming over to visit you too, because we're going to do tours of like cemeteries.
I'll meet you in a hotel. No one comes here ever. Not even you.
You know what? She's trying to escape her kids. I know that trick. Okay, I used to have little ones. All right.
I don't feel like having. I'd have to paint my fucking house before I felt like entertaining guests. I have Crayola down the fucking hallway from 2 feet. No.
In fact, to your point, I did in fact paint
my
bathroom ceiling
for Carl. I'd have to paint the whole house.
I painted the bathroom ceiling because quite honestly, for about 6 to 7 months, I've been staring at like the bits of mold that were starting to, not like the bad mold, but it was when I painted the house before we moved in, because we had about 2 weeks before we officially had the keys, but we were allowed to come in and do whatever fixing before furniture came in. So I made sure that we painted and we changed the outlets on the house to make sure they were updated. And I used the wrong paint on the ceiling. So, after time, it was just like, it wasn't and it wasn't the glossy, water resistant. So it's like, okay, I had to make sure first that the drywall was still good. And it wasn't mushy or anything like that. It was just, there was a little bit of cracking and then a little bit of the mold. So I made sure I treated that first. It dried, it was dead. But then there was that special primer that also kills it, and it seeps in. So I'm going to do one more coat of the kills, and then I'm going to paint it with the semi-gloss, and then I don't have to worry about it again.
Here, we've actually lived in this exact house before. And we moved to the city for a little while, and shit got rough out there. And so right before COVID, or actually the day before the lockdown orders were issued, we had 24 hours to move. And so we threw everything together and we came back here. But what I didn't notice when we did the walkthrough to talk to our previous landlord was that they had painted the place in matte paint. I have 5 kids. It looks like a fucking crack house on my walls. There's like handprints. There's like one in the bathroom where one of the kids washed their hands and touched the wall and then drug down, and it looks like somebody might have died there. There down the hall, fucking, oh my God, every door frame from a kid grabbing on it and slinging it. You know how they grab it and they fling in it, Mom. Like,
oh my gosh.
It's like,
and you know what my kids did when my kids were really, really little? We had bunk beds, and they were like little monkeys. I mean, they climbed up everything. They would climb up in the hallway, like Mowgli in between trees, hands on one wall, feet on the other, and they would just shimmy.
Footprints on my ceiling.
Yeah, all the way up to the ceiling. And I used to do that too when I was a kid. I would kill myself now if I did that, or get stuck.
Next
and my
challenge.
hip would be like, my hip, oh my hip.
Let's climb hallways.
No, my fat ass would like poke holes through just because pushing and the weight and stuff. So, but my kids used to do that, and they would get up to the ceiling, and so they had the bunk beds. They were up on the top bunk, and they had the jar of petroleum jelly. Now,
Lord,
never in my life have I really needed to use petroleum jelly. I don't even know what the fuck it's for, quite honestly.
I like it for my lips.
I think it was it just happened to be in the diaper.
I'll tell you what it's not good for.
We won't go there right now, but we do have the TVMA, whatever, up there too. There. And
we're dancing, Meredith.
We're dancing. Night fever? No. Anyway, so they were up there, and again, I think it happened to be in the diaper bag, the gifts and the whatever. Anyway, I just had this huge tub, and they were up there, and I remember being in the kitchen, and I was like, why are my kids so quiet? And I went, oh shit, because I'm thinking maybe they're dead because they're never that quiet.
Oh yeah.
And as I was turning the corner, I could hear, like that sound.
Oh my
God. What the fuck is that? And I go into the bedroom. They're on the top bunk. They are covered from head to foot in petroleum jelly. It was on the ceiling. It was on the walls. It was on the bedding. And let me tell you, Dawn dish detergent does not get Vaseline petroleum jelly out of your hair. It does not.
Nope.
I must have washed their hair about 5 times with Dawn dish detergent, and then I was so afraid that it was going to dry out and fall out that I moved to like shampoo. That didn't help. They looked greasy for about 2
You've got to use something to absorb first, like cornstarch or something, and then comb it through.
They were
go
greasy.
In with some soap.
Yeah, and I wasn't even thinking about cornstarch or anything. I was just they looked greasy for about 2 months until their hair was long enough where you could trim it back and it was gone.
God.
But the ceiling forever stained. The wall was it was paneling. and that was forever stained. The bedding, there was no, I didn't even want to put it in the washing machine. So that got thrown out, and what a mess. So yeah,
Mine
I
did
get
it.
that. Yeah. Kids.
Yep, we had a tub of Desitin in a freaking little tight slide, and Jaden stripped her brother down to, oh my God. And they were having such a good time. And Van was so white, and he was so blonde anyway. He looked like he looked like he was albino when he was little, because
Yeah.
he was so pale and his eyes were so blue, and his hair was so white that he didn't really have eyebrows or eyelashes. And so he had gone sliding down this slide multiple times before I came, and he was just like a Casper with these big old blue orbs poking out. Oh my God, it was awful. And then to get that shit out of the carpet. Oh my God. I steam cleaned. I don't know how we got our deposit back on that place, and a good referral from the landlord.
Wow.
But we managed to pull it off somehow.
Wow. Yeah. Fun.
You got our continuum video?
I believe I do. You know what? That might be in Rob's room. We share StreamYard with a few people. But you know what I can do is share the screen for the continuum and play it from there. How about that? We can do that. Hold on a second. Sharing. And you know what, guys? Not gonna apologize for like promoting this, because
Nope. That's our baby too.
Because that's our baby too. You know, I've got a story in there. Nita has been instrumental in helping us promote this, and she is contacting a whole bunch of people. And then after this, I really have to get going because I have to take my son to work. I'm his ride. So fun. Here we go with this.
Add
Let's
Mike
play
to the
that
list.
video. Here you go. 72 backers, guys. We need to get to 75 in order to unlock the PDF pack. Let me play this video, and then we need to get out of here.
Are you ready to enter the continuum? Well, if you are, here's what's ahead for you. R.E.E.P.ers by C. Michael Lanning and Meredith Logren. When spirits can be harvested and sold for energy, the ragtops must navigate psychic vampires, alien reverends, and other money-hungry groups to reap that sweet, sweet spiritual gold. The beginning of Wolf and Fox, it all starts here. From Luke Stone, Rob Anderson, a newly divorced heroic duo must come to grips with the end of their relationship while trying to find a way to work together to protect the city they both love. From Mike Seeley and Bobby Gregory, The Eclipse. After a tragic event on one of the Hawaiian islands, Eclipse heroism is called into question and becomes a person of interest of a fixer employed by the U.S. government. The story of Eclipse is a catalyst to introduce a universe unknown till now to evoke your fandom. Dawn of the Dead by Austin and Company. Dawn has special psychic abilities, and her nightmares are wreaking havoc on the world. Now she has been kidnapped by a nefarious group who wants to tap into her nightmares. They will soon find out that her deepest, darkest fears are raising the dead. And finally, Only Death Can Save Us. That's right, from Russ Leach and Company. Only Death Can Save Us is a Bronze Age-inspired cosmic fantasy romp, and you'll get the first 8 pages of this epic within the continuum. If Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, and Hitchcock Presents were working together and was a comic book series, it would be the continuum.
That ends just so abruptly. And so we had Backer Pause on Wednesday night. It's moving to that new primetime time. That just sounds
Time.
stupid. Primetime time. And so we basically took our video and we did what Backer Pause does. We invited people in to look at it critically, rip it apart, and make it better. Now, is it better? It's a lot better than what it was.
Oh, it's so much better.
But then Rob was like, fine, Meredith, why don't you do it? And I was just like, all right. So now I've got to come up with a video too for a Backer Pause before our campaign ends, which ends, let me see here.
March.
It ends in 21 days. We've got 3 weeks. So I'm going to create a video too, and we'll put it on Backer Paws too, so that you guys can take a look, and then we'll promote that as well. Let me just Nita, go ahead, say something. I just want to ask my son something real quick.
What do you want? I'm kind of off screen, but okay, I will do this right now. Oh shit.
Well,
I told you not to do this to me, Meredith.
All right, never mind. We've got to get going anyway because
yep.
Well, we're going to be on tonight anyway. So we've got December Lace, we've got Trish Bankston, and we've got Heather Ellen. Look at that. Tune in tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, as we talk to these guys. And I don't know. I'm going to say it.
I did send Pops that StreamYard. If he wanted to hop in here, you can go ahead and leave, and he can close out with CromCon, but I don't know if he got it or what.
All right, that would be super cool. I'm sorry that I wish I could stay and watch that and be your backup, but yeah, Pops, if you want to close out the show real quick, give like 5 minutes to talk about CromCon this weekend, and let me see. I do need to get out of here, or you know what we could do. Because tonight I'm not going to be so rushed to get out of here.
Yeah,
do we want to bring Pops on?
Yeah,
tonight.
Why not?
And then we could just boot him out because
it's the ladies.
It's the ladies tonight.
Yeah, we'll bring him on early and then boot
that
him.
Sounds good. Pops, if you're available, let us know. In the meantime, we're going to be out of here. If he pops in, we're not being rude. I honestly have to go. Talk to you guys later. I'm the mom taxi today. Bye, guys.